Hey boys, welcome back to some more Roosters career mode, though it's not the Roosters coaching team this time. We're actually coaching Queensland in the State of Origin Game 1 here. So obviously with the new update, you get the choice to coach representative sides, and obviously you chose Queensland. So we'll have a look at the teams here. We're both pretty standard, I think. Valentine Holmes is on the wing for us, and you know, pretty standard. Halves, 5/8, you know, usual. Back row there. It's going to be pretty similar to real life. Obviously, Napa's not going to be in here. Holmes either. Cooper, maybe not. But the main reason for Holmes on the bench is that, like, I like the way that they did it, because they give you like a huge squad and you get to choose the final team, which is nice. But they didn't have like Corey Oates, and who would the other options be? They did have Kyle Felt in the squad, but I would rather have Valentine Holmes. And yeah, the only other bigger mission for me is Aiden Guerra, who was actually suspended. Our last game we played for the Roosters, did a high shot and he missed like 1 or 2 weeks, which is terrible timing. But we have a very good forward pack regardless. As we get an early chance here, Will Chambers straight through there, could have got the pass away to young Holmes on the wing there, but didn't quite get it done. But we are going to pick up the penalty. Just a quick play the ball, had the Blues on the back foot, and you know, picked up an easy one as Jonathan Thurston, so much room to move, just a massive hole through the dummy, and one-on-one with who is this? Michael Jennings, maybe? I don't know. But he used a bit of power, bit of strength right there to just burst his way over, and the opening try to the Maroons here, which is nice. I guess the team is a little different to what real life might be. Obviously, I don't have Lilyman on the side, because I don't like Lilyman at all. I know, it's funny because I know he played like fucking amazing in Game 3 last year, but other than that, I'm just not a big fan at all. As a nice attack down this right side, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty standard. Not too many different faces that I could think of. I don't think was Miles on the bench? I don't even remember. Honestly, I think Miles was on the bench because we didn't really have too many other options that I wanted to put. As for some reason, Thide gets it on the wing here, gets it back to Smith, and the other front row, fucking Scott, is he's backing up there. Where all our outside backs are in the middle of the field for some reason. And what a beautiful pass that was by Thurston onto Dylan Napa. Gets it to Papali. Had to get the pass away, but just couldn't quite get it done. The Blues are jamming up there, stopping the play. As Thurston tries to put in a neat little grubber, but it cops the deflection and stopped there by the Blues. As Dylan Walker in the centres for the New South Wales side. Don't think he's going to get picked this year for them. Obviously, he's been playing 5/8 for Manly, which definitely won't be helping his chances, honestly, of making the New South Wales team. As counter attack from the kick here, and it's going to be big GI playing in the centres. Just with a bit of room to move, and he just cuts back off the right foot, and just very easy and a fairly soft try, honestly. It was good work here by Dane Gagai, and Dugan chasing hard there, but he's not going to catch big Greg Inglis, and scoring his first try. Obviously a fairly prolific try scorer in Origin, and hopefully that eventuates this year as well. It's coming up pretty close, I gotta say. I mean, City Country is this weekend, so what is that, like 2 weeks after City Country, the Queensland, the first Origin game? I think so. I think it's that close, but that is going to be half time, and the Blues, they're down by 12-0. It's going to be hard to come back, but they're going to start pretty strongly. Ferguson here, who's been in tremendous form for us in the Roosters team, is going to make a early line break, so they get a chance here. Last tackle, let's see what they can do with it. Maloney puts up a decent kick, actually. It's pretty well placed, but Gavin Cooper, the man off the bench, is on the field, and you know, you don't really want forwards under the high ball, but Cooper, you know, I wouldn't mind if he's under there. He's a tall lad. He's pretty athletic for a back row, so not the worst player to be under that. And so we switch it back to the blind side here. Nice little play. Dane Gagai here finds some room to move, gets it back to GI on the support. That is beautiful play. Just the backup. The support play from the team was outstanding in that little move. Dane Gagai has been brilliant, honestly. He's set up GI a couple of times now, and it's funny saying that. I mean, Dane Gagai's the winger. You'd think Inglis would be setting up Gagai, but no, it's the other way around. Gagai has shown his worth. And Thurston converts to make it 3 from 3. 18-0. I mean, this game is getting a little embarrassing for New South Wales. As once again, we just go down that blind side, just catching the Blues off guard, I guess. And we're going for the tap. You know, no need to muck around. We did get the penalty for the holding down. As Inglis this time gets it to Gagai, steps back, but tackled there by the support, by the cover defense. As heaps of room out here. Gagai once again in the centres for some reason, and does really good work to set up Inglis for his hat trick. You know, just threw the dummy, held off the defense, and one-on-one Greg Inglis is not going to be stopped that close. And just clinical, honestly. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun playing with such a good team, as the wind is not going to help Thurston's curl right there. It's a pretty shocking kick, honestly. But yeah, it was so much fun playing with such an amazing team. I mean, just all across the park, we just had outstanding plays. As Cameron Smith, though, does pick up an injury, which is pretty bad news, honestly. Hopefully, it's not going to be a serious one, but I guess that's the only problem. I mean, we do have Michael Morgan on the bench, because I don't want to put, like, you know, Jake Frendel, Seguiara, someone could be a good bench player, but I don't really want to have, like, another dummy half on the bench. I think Smith generally could get through a whole game. It's just that, you know, he made a few tackles in a row. His stamina was a bit low, and he just picked up an injury. So hopefully he'll be alright for the next game. We obviously took him off straight away. As last play of the game, well, not last play, but pretty close, and we look to spread it wide here. That was actually last tackle. I don't know why I was saying last play, but last tackle. We're just looking to throw it around, play a bit of razzle dazzle, and you know, put on a bit of a show for the crowd. It's actually in Blues territory, but I'm sure they appreciate it. But that's a solid win from the Queensland side. Just dominated the game from start to finish. Honestly, the Blues had a couple of chances, but just nothing to really write home about. 22-0, just outstanding. We had all the ball. We completed pretty well. Inglis man of the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.